grab it real quick.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
No.
This is a coffee time podcast. Well, you're working, building Lego, cleaning house, doing jumping jacks. You can listen to us entertain you for an hour. What's up, Cal?
It's early on a
It's
Friday morning. Friday morning.
What's up, Miss Ingrid?
Good morning, Miss Ingrid. Good morning.
All right,
How was your week, Cliffy? What'd you
it
do?
was all right. Did you recover from the Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I worked 12 and a half hours Valentine's Day. And went in late yesterday and told my boss I'm going home at 5, like my time says, so that way I can make some salmon. We were going to have, it was pretty decent. I got a salmon the size of my arm for $6.
Was it
that's
fresh?
cool. It was one of them frozen Alaskan salmon ones, but to be that big, there was another one that was $30, 28 and some change for the same size, and I said, no, I'm going with the one posted at $6.99, and it turned it out to be cheaper than what the sign said. So I'm like, yeah, even better. But that was really good last night, worth the wait.
Well, me and my wife are doing our Valentine's tonight.
Nice.
I had a live stream Wednesday, and it's hard to do anything during the week.
Mm-hmm.
She don't get home from work till 6, and by the time she gets home, she's tired. She doesn't want to go do anything, so we're gonna do it tonight. Take her out to eat, I guess, tonight.
Well, that's nice.
But other than that, this week has been kind of long.
Yes.
For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah, I've had a very long week, and this upcoming week, is my start into taking some time off And so I have a few days off this week, and then I got like all next week off. But man, I just can't do it. I need a break. I'm pushing myself too far.
Yeah.
Any of
Everybody-
you get your wife Lego flowers? Can't remember what I got her. Oh, I got her real flowers this year.
I did not, Miss Ingrid. She didn't want them. And I didn't want to buy them either. I tell you what, it's just been a long week. I got some good news.
Oh.
I am healed from my
Good.
situation.
Good.
Found that out yesterday morning. So a little bit of good news.
Tell me something good.
But within Lego, I didn't do much this week. I started the Beagle Wednesday night, which that's pretty cool.
You've been talking about doing it for a little while.
So I get to start on my city now. Yeah,
So that was like basically the first piece into your city there. Then.
well, the actual first piece was my firehouse, my Ghostbusters firehouse.
Well, yes, okay, that makes
But
sense.
this is the first. I mean, now getting started on it.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got done this week. Videos and a few other things.
I got my taxes done this week, but that was good, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's dumb. So I figured out that if you don't save some paperwork from last year, that you're going to need some paperwork from last year for this year. And if you don't do that, then you got to call the stupid IRS that gives you the wraparound. And then they give you a whole ass week until they send you the paperwork with one number that you needed to file your taxes. Yeah.
I let my wife handle the taxes. I can't do it. I don't have no patience.
Yeah. And so confusing. You would think that they've gone through multiple generations, multiple years of taxing the hell out of people. You would think there would be an easier process or a way that they could teach us an easier way of doing freaking taxes.
Well,
make it understandable.
Well, I don't like taking. I won't go to H&R Block. I won't go to none of them. They charge you for every piece of paper that they print.
Everything. Mm-hmm.
But you know, my wife, we used to buy the TurboTax program from Walmart for I don't know $60, and you download into your computer and it'll tell you step by step what to do. I mean, it even shows you where you find it on your forms, what numbers to put in there.
Yeah, I like to do it that way.
It's. I mean, they made it where it's idiot proof. And my mom used to do everybody's taxes and charge them $10, and she'll do 10 or 20 a year, and pays for the program and makes a little cash.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Big Nate.
When H&R Block cost them like $500.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have a lady here. My wife didn't want to do it, and I don't want to do it. We pay this lady like $80 a year to do it.
That's not bad at all.
Hey, Big Nick.
Yeah, the app I was doing, I got done, and it was weird because it was like in the middle of it. It had asked me because I had got done typing in some info, and then at the middle of it or whatever, it says, it was explaining to me what the tax preparation person would be doing. And at the bottom it says, pay $55 for a tax preparation. I was like, what the hell, people? I did have my taxes already. I don't need you people.
is always stressful.
Mhm.
I don't care.
Yes, depending on what you're doing. I mean, I have a pretty easy setup, but some people got it complicated.
Well, some people itemize, and that's where you got to save all your receipts and plug in all your receipts in.
Yeah.
Um, I wouldn't hate to own a business and have to do it. Oh my god, that'd be a pain in the ass. Like,
Mhm.
what's deductible off your business? But speaking of that, listen, how would you like if you ran a Lego business, right? Like, just let's use these full time Lego YouTubers out there. I ain't gonna mention no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. So their Lego would be tax deductible. Their computer would be tax deductible.
Yeah.
Using they use on that business is tax deductible. So you don't have to pay. So basically, they don't have to pay taxes on Lego.
Right.
So they're not feeling the price hike like we are, because we still have to pay the tax. I mean, they pay the tax at the time, whatever, but I
Right.
think they get it all back. I think I don't know how that works, but it's like maybe I don't know if I would really want to turn my hobby into a job. I think that would make this hobby less fun and more stressful,
Hmm.
in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. They say they love it on camera.
Yes, but what does the camera say when the camera's off? No.
They're probably cussing. Dadgummit. Oh, so yeah. Taxes suck.
Um. Other news. Uh. So I got taxes out of the way this week. Um. I got an email yesterday saying that, "What's up, Cobra?" Um. Saying that because of my 1 year at this job, my telescope will be here today. That was actually a lot quicker than I had thought it would be.
Nice. Now watch out, everybody. He's gonna be peeping Tommy in your windows with his telescope. Make sure you're
I
clear.
was thinking, like, if anybody out there has ever done it, but what if I tried to be dumb and try to set up my telescope to like focus in on something in my Lego layout, um, and try to get a picture through that telescope. Like, has anybody ever really seen Lego through a telescope? Like,
I have not.
you see what I mean? Like, I was thinking in that sort of retrospect, but
I tell you, the telescope's pretty fun. I got one for Haley when she was a baby, or the little child. And it was pretty fun. We went out there and and looked at the moon and some try to get up in the sky, see the stars, and we enjoyed it. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things that it's not my. We messed with it maybe 3 times, and then it said it
yeah,
caused it the time. So I finally got rid of it. But it was fun. It was pretty cool. I mean, for the most part.
I remember growing up, my grandpa had a huge telescope. Like, the lens of it was just the size of my head. It's just crazy how big this freaking thing was. But it was like electronic. It was like motorized, or however, like it could move to certain places by the click of a button. And so I remember doing that a few times, and then they ended like I heard a few times there were supposed to be some real close meteor showers or whatever, and they never really brought out the telescope again until we moved. And that's the last time that I seen that giant telescope. I think it might be in my grandpa's attic still. But even then, to think that telescope is that old, that much older than I am, and then that on top, like that's pretty old telescope. I don't even know if it'll work anymore.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, when we lived on the dairy farm. Of course, there was trees and woods, but there was a spot where it was like real open. You could see, literally for miles. I remember when every time we had a meteor shower or anything like that, me and my mom and dad, we'd be going summer that evening, and all these cars parked on the side of the road with the binoculars and your telescopes looking for the meteor showers, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, so, I mean, you can get some family fun out of that if you take the time to do it.
Yeah,
Sure, for sure.
I'm excited. My kids will love it. They love looking at the stars when it's a nice night out and whatever. But this will be a good experience for them.
Right. Um.
And it was all free.
There you go. That's the best part. That's the best of it. It's free.
Yes, Cobra. I was calling the motherboard. That's why there's so many alien ship sightings now.
What?
They're my signal was a little shoddy. They're trying to figure out where I'm at.
Right. Well, speaking of family time, me and my wife sat down. We were eating dinner Thursday night, I think it was,
Yep.
last night, and we were just talking about what can families do for fun that's free, that don't cost nothing to do.
Yeah, cents on the dollar or anything. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can go to these parks like Disney and stuff, or SeaWorld or whatever. That's going to cost you some money. You can take your kids to, whatever, Six Flags shows in Branson or wherever. It's going to cost you money to go see, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to think of what stuff we can do for free. Well, okay, hang on. Miss Ingrid says watching movies is free. Is it free? You have to buy the movie, or you got to
Oh,
pay for the services, or you got to pay for the internet to watch it. Local parks are free. There you go. Yep. Well, are they free? Because you got to pay taxes for them parks. Your city tax, whatever the taxes pay for them parks, they're not free.
well,
They're free for you to go to, but they're not free because you got to pay for people to keep them up and put equipment in there in your city.
that's kind of like Cobra's comment there. The National Park Services, typically, yes, they are, but there's a lot here in Colorado that aren't free. They will make you pay just to park there. And maybe the experience is free, but you still have to pay to park there. Sometimes a good $15-$20 just to park there for an hour.
Right. But
You know?
yeah,
But yes, you are still paying. That money's still going to that tax fund or whatever it is for that event. Yeah, you're still paying for it. Yeah.
but all in all, I mean, it's free. I mean, you pay your taxes like everybody else. You pay for the but it's free to go to the park and have a picnic and stuff like that. It's already been paid for. You know what I'm saying? There ain't an admission fee per se.
Walking,
There's
spin.
not,
He says if you need to define free thing, because I mean walking spends in energy.
this is true, Cobra. Um, but yeah, we have hiking trails, bike trails here too.
Nice.
So did you stroll on Facebook? You see all these pictures of people going to Disneyland, to where these theme parks. I mean, that costs money.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, what we could do this summer that's very free. Here we have a park on a Civil War landmark, the Battle of Pine Bluff. It's a battlefield, but they turn it into a park. You can go there and grill hamburgers and walk some trails and stuff. But we thought about doing that a day this summer, and then go to the lake or river and camp. There's some free camping sites.
Nice.
But what?
Yeah. You don't have free camping sites out here. Every camping spot you got to pay for, especially up in the Rockies. You go up into the nicer parts of them Rockies, they're gonna make you pay a nice penny.
Yeah. But me and my wife were, just sitting there just discussing what we could do.
Yeah. Well, and I've even thought so. Like, I don't know. I sometimes I feel like I'm a little homesick, and that can go a little ways because I've been in Colorado my whole life, but originally I wasn't born here, so I am a little.
We know you're born in Mexico.
Yeah. But in the sort of sense, like I didn't get to experience and grow up the way that like my kids were born here, so they get to grow up. They'll get to grow up here and whatnot. They'll get to experience the stuff. So, I was thinking the other day, looking at gators and like Gatorland, Florida, and all that. Like I've experienced that, but my kids don't get to experience that as kids. You see, like that would be like, yes, as a child you're probably terrified because it's a freaking gator that you're looking at, but the experience you're gonna remember that for forever. Whereas if you go a little bit older, you may not have the best time ever or remember it as much.
Right.
So I feel like I'm missing out on a lot. It kind of makes me feel homesick a little bit, but.
It says Colorado charges you for everything. I saw hourly street parking.
Literally, it is. I kid you not. I can almost quote that almost for that price. Breckenridge is stupid expensive. Yes. If you're ever going to Breckenridge, tell your buddy he's driving.
I don't know. I think,
but it's beautiful out there.
Right.
That's the thing, though. You're paying right. You're the price in itself is for the immense beauty that they have. You're paying for that experience. It's hyped up.
Right. Let's see. Back at the vacation thing. It wouldn't work for me because my daughter is 22 years old, so this would never happen again. But Cal, for you, since you got two little ones, in the spring weather's better, you can always set up a tent in the yard and have a camp out in your yard.
We did that last year. I got a tent and we set it up in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And we were out there one night, and my daughter said, "No, I'm good. I don't want to do this ever again."
Oh, wow.
And then she tells me 2 days later that she wants to go camping. And then now I hear that their mom wants to try to take them camping this year. So maybe she's kind of growing into it, but she didn't really like. And I even left the tarp off that night so that way we can look at the stars and whatnot. But I don't know. Being the first time out in the open like that probably could be scary. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it. I hope we can do a lot of it. That and fishing. I had a kid. I say he's a kid. He's a little bit younger than I am. But him and his girlfriend came in on the 14th, and I was teasing them. He wanted a can of chew. And so I looked at his girlfriend and I said, yeah. I was telling him as I'm looking at his girlfriend, I said, yeah, bud, you can have that as long as you got her flowers. Did he get you flowers? And she goes, no, he got me something else. I said, well, I guess that's acceptable. I said, is that okay that he gets a shoe today? She goes, yeah, that's okay. And he laughs. And by the end of it, he says, dude, what's your name? He's like, you want to go fishing with me? Let's go ice fishing. Like, I'm like, I made a fishing buddy because I was teasing him. Like,
that's one thing I want to do. I want to go ice fishing. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. I've always dreamt about it. And then that was one of the first things he's like, I like to go ice fishing. You ever been ice fishing? I'm like, no, what? You're doing this. That's an experience in itself.
I think there's less fishing.
I love eating fish.
See, that's what I'm going to do when I retire from Lego. When in 4 more years, I'm going to retire from Lego. I'm going to sell all my Lego and buy me a fishing boat, a house fishing boat, and then every night I'll just troll down the river till I find a dock. Then we'll hook up to the dock. That's where I'll spend the night. I have a different home each night.
That was sort of my grandpa's dream in a way. He would always tell us that his retirement was being on a houseboat going down a river, not having a care in the world.
That's right. That's how it should be. That's what it should be when you retire. You should not have a care. You worked your life. You did your due diligence for this country, paying taxes and working. When you retire, you're supposed to live carefree and have the fun for the rest of your life because you put your time in.
Mm-hmm.
But but there are some people. I know my grandpa. My grandpa worked till he was 80.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not that they needed the money. It's just that he worked all his life and he just didn't want to stop.
That's how it was, right? Yeah. Nowadays, yeah. My boss was telling me yesterday. She's like, when I was your age, I was working 2 full-time jobs and still going to school. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm 26 with 2 kids and I'm fat and I'm tired. So,
well,
it's different for me.
Well, Cooper, why am I depressing you, buddy?
Oh,
I didn't mean to depress you.
Oh, don't worry. Be happy.
That's good. It's good.
I usually go freshwater fishing, but twice I went saltwater fishing, and one time I caught a striper. Ooh, a striper.
Hopefully, you don't be 80 when you retire. Hopefully, you can retire at another age. I'm hoping.
Well, at this rate with my debt, I will be 272 when I retire.
I don't care if I'm in debt. I'm still retiring.
Yeah.
They kiss my butt. Take the house. I don't care. I ain't gonna live there no more. I'm gonna buy me a houseboat. You can have the house back. I don't need it no more. I don't know. It's a pipe dream of mine, but I doubt I'll get to it. But I'm medically retired now, and it sucks.
Well, that's
good morning.
Moo. That's kind of a different situation there. You're medically retired, therefore there's not a lot that you can still do. Whereas somebody who says, "Nope, I'm good. I've worked my whole life," and they retire out of that in somewhat of a different scenario, then they still have the ability to go out and do whatever the hell they want. Whereas you have restrictions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a little different. But you're still somewhat, it may suck because there's not a lot you can do, but for someone on the flip side, it may suck for them because they have too much that they can do and not enough to do, you know?
Right. I have high hopes for everybody. I think they really need to give breaks. What I'm talking about, I think if somebody worked from their childhood until they're 60, that they should have the rest of the time off. I don't care if, and I think that's, when even debt people, they think they got to quit trying to get money out of you when you're 60. I think when you're 60, you should be able to retire and live comfortably on your retirement or Social Security, whatever. You should not have to have a worry. I think when I become president, things are going to change. When you're 60 years old, I think that's a stopping point, and the government takes care of you instead of you taking care of the government.
Well,
we're not getting into politics here. I'm
And-
just saying.
In order to be a president, you got to be at least 85, or from what it seems.
Right.
85 and dementia. You got it.
I think when people are working,
The emperor is running for president. Yes, Cobra.
a bunch of kneecaps will be broken in Congress.
A bunch of kneecaps. For my first order of business, I shall break the kneecaps.
No, but seriously, I think different. I guess I don't. I hate to see people work themselves into the grave. I think that's just to make a living. That's that's. I don't think people should have to do that.
Well, even then, what is a living anymore? Colorado is so expensive, you can't hardly get up out of the hole any further than you were the next day beforehand.
and you can hear, I know some people like me. It's self-conflicted. While you're in debt, I get it. But I know there's some people. No, look, listen. Like I told my wife, if we ever got to the point where we couldn't afford food on the table, roof over our head, stuff like that, this Lego hobby will be done. I mean, I wouldn't spend no money on Lego. I'd sell my Lego. I'd make sacrifices in that sense. I mean, I wouldn't buy no more Lego. But so I can understand being so conflicted, when you're spending money on other things than what you need to, and then you're struggling to pay rent or whatever. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But I've seen people work their butts off and still not getting by.
Mm-hmm.
Because down here where I live, it's hard to find a good paying job unless you own a farm or own a business. If you're going to just work for somebody, you're getting paid barely minimum wage, and that's not really enough to live off of. Groceries went up, gas is up. It's hard to get by nowadays, and I think that's totally wrong. There's got to be a fix for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy because they
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good.
I was going to say Miss Inger's right. Well, you work to live, not living to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, but you got to be alive to work.
Well, I think no one has to explain to anyone what they spend money on. In my opinion, if you have food and shelter, I feel it's up to you. What else you spend? Yeah, I understand that alternate candidate. Yeah, nobody's got to explain to me what they spend their money on. That's none of my business. What I'm basically talking for myself. I probably made better decisions and been better off financially, but I did it. But I think the thing is that when you reach a certain age in life, I think the government should take it a lot easier on you. Why can't okay, listen, you pay your taxes for you get a job, okay, you get a job at 16 and you work till you're 60. All them years you're paying taxes. I think when you reach a certain age, you don't have to pay taxes no more.
Mm-hmm.
You pay your due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I don't think. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope so too, Miss Ingrid.
I don't know what I just did.
Yeah, alternate candidate. No one. You're right. No one has to explain what. Oh, I get it, Alton. No worries. No worries. I think, speaking of what I spend money on, did you get my weekly spending report that I have to send you every week? Triple D. You are, you are.
Triple D.
But okay, I know what. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing here. I don't want. But it hurts me when I see somebody that's struggling in life. And it's out of their control. You know what I'm saying?
This is what happens in LIBN.
That's what happens in LIBN. But when something's out of their control, they can't help it. But nobody, the electric company don't give a crap. The rent don't give a crap. The government don't give a crap, even though they say they do. But they still want you to pay their taxes. It just sucks. No, I ain't paying $200 for that gift with purchase. It's not worth it.
A space baby?
Yeah.
Some type of new one or what?
Yeah, it's like a little space pack. They get little babies. It's not the same head as it is in the CMF. Different head, but you get $200 price point to get it.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, they can have it.
It's because it's space era. They can milk it.
Yeah, they can keep it. Yep.
I'm not ready
I'll get off my soapbox now, but
the soapbox was a little slippery or what?
I have a parts order that's $200 that I have been waiting for a promo. There you go. There's your opportunity, Cobra.
Yeah, but do you really want to spend $200?
Well, you see, he's got one parts order that he has already. So if he's already spending it, might as well get it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not going to make a special order just for that gift of purchase. There's a lot of things coming out March 1st. You got the medieval market, Speed Champs, a Disney set.
All kinds of stuff. I don't even know half the crap that they're saying.
I know for sure I'm getting the medieval market and the Speed Champs. I'll probably wait on the Snow White thing till later on if I get it. Yeah, me too, Cobra. I plan on it. There's this thing called responsibility of providing for my family. Do I put food on the table or buy the medieval market on day one? I'm voting for the medieval market, but my wife think different. I don't know. No, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I got pay for, so it's gonna this next couple. I've got start saving money for May because we're going back to Nashville in May, so I got to save money for that. Yeah, I'm a pretty big guy, alternate candidate. I could probably last a couple of days without food. But yeah, the medieval market, day one. Yeah.
See, I'm that way though. I'd rather eat a few snacks here and there and then go buy Lego rather than eating actual food.
I like my food. My wife and daughter maybe look at me kind of funny. They can't eat bricks very good. My chip a tooth.
What's for dinner today? Oh, a whole bunch of red and yellow brick.
Well, you're planning on what set to buy. I broke the piggy bank to get soup ingredients made enough for the week. Well, see, Miss Ingrid, there you go. Well, at least you got food for the week. That's a plus. That's a positive thing. Realized how to come out after I sent it. Told my communication sucked. You're good. No, I was just joking, older candidate. I'm joking. I was joking with you too. Don't worry. No worries, man. You are this platform here, at least on my channel. This is on Cal's channel, but I don't think Cal cares either. I think you can say whatever you want to say, basically.
Honestly, just about.
Yeah, just be yourself, man. You don't worry about your communication. We'll get it. They don't have it in Colorado, but Aldi is pretty cheap, and I think yeah. Well, I don't know. Aldi's here in Arkansas is about the same price as a grocery store anymore.
What's
So
Aldi?
big.
Ooh. Is it like
Aldi's is a grocery store chain,
yeah.
but they sell. It's like all generic. It's not name brand. It's cheaper. It's kind of like a miniature Sam's Club where you can buy like a lot of stuff.
So it's like Walmart 25 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much. But they got good food too. But here anymore, their prices is just as expensive as a grocery store around here. It's a German grocer.
Oh.
Like IKEA.
And Triple D says the Aldi's is higher than my local store. Yeah, so we don't go Aldi's very much. Aldi's used to be cheaper than any grocery store, and every time we go to this in town, we always stop by Aldi's and get groceries.
There's a thing going around. You're talking about grocery stores now. That King Soopers, yes, King Soopers out here had bought up. I don't know how you say it. Let's just say districts. They bought up other businesses, i.e., like Safeway and Whole Foods and stuff like that. So they bought up stuff out here, at which now somebody's going through and suing them because now that the bigger corporation did that, there's no longer a window for competition. The price will be set across the market. Due to that, there's no room for competitive pricing. You see, so they got that going on out here. Like that's some shit. Yeah, sorry. You were talking about businesses. I'm like, oh, that yeah, they're in one now. Sorry.
Triple D says you can make some money at Aldi's bringing cars back on a rainy day. There you go.
Really?
You got to pay. Well, because you got to pay a quarter to get a cart.
Really?
Then you turn it back in, you get your quarter back. It's like an honor system. Like you get a quarter, and you put it in the slot, and undoes the strap where you go to your grocery shopping. When you go into the store, you got to get all the boxes so you can pack your food because they don't give you sacks or nothing unless you bring them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you go through the aisles and they'll leave the boxes there. You just grab the box and put your stuff in it, take it to the car and load it. And when you bring your shopping cart back, you take that strap and plug it back in. It pops a quarter back out. And you'll get your quarter back.
I guess that is a good way to get money.
Cobra says, man, I got an Aldi's to buy produce, meat, pasta, and still cheaper than most places around me. It used to be that way around here, but not anymore. Miss Ingrid says, got the flu at the moment, but I have soup and a couch. Oh, and a stream to watch. Nice. Hope you get feeling better, Miss Ingrid. Oof, I hope you feel better soon. Flu is the worst. Triple D, during the pandemic, I would make $3 because everyone would leave the quarter in the carts. I would take them. There you go.
Wow.
Man, the whole city doesn't give out bags anymore. They ditch plastic. Okay, here's the rant of the day. Okay, guys, I'm gonna follow me on this journey. Walmart's here, my Walmart. They quit the use of plastic bags, Cal. But
yeah, they stopped doing that total out here.
Okay, so they're wanting to save the environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go into the grocery store. What does milk come in?
plastic carton, jug, whatever.
How about the little food containers out of the hot core? Where are they usually made out of?
What? The what?
You go
Plastic.
to the deli. What the little like containers they give you for chicken? What's that
Yeah.
made out of?
Well, they're depending on what it is. Sometimes it's plastic or paper. Yeah.
You go to get a cold macaroni salad or potato salad. What container is it usually?
A plastic one. And it's to go, at which here in Colorado they're doing away to go containers this year.
And you go. I mean, how much stuff you go to the grocery store? Okay, you go. Well, let's go to the toys or go. You get a Hot Wheels car. What is the car in?
Yeah, it's in
Plastic.
plastic.
So you're telling me I'm going to Walmart buying all these things that come in plastic. They can't give me a plastic sack to put them in to take it home because they're saving the
Yeah.
environment.
Well, okay, so you got me started on this one. Everybody knows I work for a corporation, at which this corporation is known for their styrofoam cups. They are literally known to keep their drinks cold because of the styrofoam cups. And when this crap came through, they said, "Oh, we're going to start charging people for bags because of the new law." They did away with that. They're no longer charging people for bags. They did away with bags.
Mhm.
Because now here's the flip side of things. Oh yeah, we're going to get rid of bags. We're going to save the environment. We're going to do some good. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of foam because we don't need styrofoam. So we're going to get rid of your to-go containers and your plastic cups and everything else, all just to bring back plastic cups.
Well, it's like back a couple years ago, they were talking, the straws. So they can understand the planet by plastic straws and paper in the paper wrapper. They just reversed it. It's paper straws and plastic wrappers. I mean, it's like, what did they do? I mean, I don't get it. Lego's the same way. Lego, we're going to stop getting give you paper bags because we don't want save the environment for plastic bags. Like, well, dude, your whole thing is plastic.
Yeah. Well, now it's to the point where I know it's a Walmart doing it because Walmart has plastic cases for everything now. But I seen a video. Somebody had all the minifigs lined up on the Walmart shelf or something, lined up in these plastic break-proof boxes or whatever, still death-proof boxes. And so what's the point here, Lego? We're going from a plastic bag to be put into a cardboard box, then to be put into a harder plastic container. Like, it's stupid. It was just stupid stuff to throw in the mix. That's all it was.
Just like Mattel, Lego uses way too many plastic bags. 3 bags in one bag, 2 bags in 2 bags in bag 3, and the instructions are now in a plastic bag. I agree. It's crazy. They could just put all that in one bag. I open up some bags in my Daily Bugle. They have a bag that's holding like 5 parts. Like, why did they could just add it to the anyway. Cups, reusable and great teacups. There you go.
Sometimes they even just throw the parts in the box. They don't even.
Don't even get started on the paper straws that disintegrate after 30 seconds. That's right, Clever. The scared cases are glass and metal. Can't reuse cardboard paddle box. Yeah, you can't reuse the cardboard boxes like you could on the plastic cups. I'm glad I got some plastic cups.
You probably could if you were to try to keep that box in pristine condition.
They have a special sticker they put it on it now, Cal.
Really?
Yeah, you can't reuse them.
What the heck? That is so dumb.
Well, It's a premium company you got going on here. And okay, why do we need a million? Well, I guess I can't. That's not really an argument. I was going to say about the brake separators, but it could be a new Lego guy getting in the first Lego set. They need a brake separator, so I guess I get that.
Well, my thing with brick separators is they had a whole fluctuation of them last year, and I have yet to see one come in a set recently.
I get them in every set I open, Cal. They're cheating you.
Well, I've only bought in the smaller sets too, like recently, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think
We can sit here all day and we can solve the world's problems, but they're not going to listen to us. So dumb is perfect description. Lego has made some choices lately that has straight irritated me. They have been for everybody. Like the price of it now. I mean, it's like, they cost more to make. They may have because of the gas, but the oil, but they do allow to get that 50 cents for bringing your box back, but how many times can you do that before the box breaks? I didn't know that. I was told that they didn't, Triple D. I mean, I don't know, but I was told by several people that you couldn't. Not trying to toot my own horn, but did you want to see my rich Instagram posts on my Lego room pics? Yeah.
Yes.
Looks good.
All your Star Wars up on your ledge or your shelf? Yes.
You just need to break them all down in parts and build something else. And what about the ozone layer? Let's save the Earth. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, let's save the Earth here. I wonder how long it'll take. I think it'll last forever.
At this point, we might as well just face it. There is no more saving us or this
Good
planet.
job, Bill. You did a good job, buddy. What? Oh, nah, you did a good job on your room. I saw your pictures. Did you get that blind hung up? Switch to the cardboard says Lego a ton, and then they raised prices of PAB. Oh yeah, they did raise prices of PAB too.
Did they? I thought it was still the same price.
Nope, they rose prices. I guess they have to pay for the cardboard. I guess.
It's not $15.99 still.
Then they raised it. That's what Hoosier said the other day.
Weird. I wonder if it's some of them.
If one did it, they all did it. I guarantee you.
I don't know. Ours were still labeled with $15.99, but that was like 2 weeks ago that I had seen it.
Small box up by $1, the big box up by $2.
So are they 18 or 20 bucks now? I'm very confused. They were only $15.99, and I have yet to see the price switch from that.
Now, don't be shocked we have to pay more. Bunder up, Cliff. Had to build a walkway 2x4s to get to the far side of the window in order to mount it. Nice. I saw the mount, so I didn't. Just under $20 after tax. Says
Wow, so they are 18. That's bullshit. Dang. I really hope that they come to a very sudden halt in income and come to a realization as to what is happening. Everybody who is taking a huge dip into this gouging your funds situation.
Bastards at Lego. They I guess they didn't raise the prices enough. I mean, even the speed champs went up. They're like, good grief. Now you paid almost $30 for one car.
It makes me wonder if Lego, being a plastic company, plastic toy company, if Lego's raising prices like this, it makes me wonder if other toy companies are raising prices like this.
I don't know. I mean, I wanted to send some things over to the U.S. with $6.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. I understand Lego's got to recuperate their costs. The gas prices going up, oil prices going up, and they got to make their bricks out of oil. It's plastic. I can see them having to cover their cost. I get it, but dang.
Yeah, but they're technically on that side of the world with all the freaking oil. They should be able to get it cheaper than what we can get it over here. Just saying.
Well, I don't know.
They are
Okay.
little kid to the toy store. Everything's increasing. Yeah. See, I don't pay attention to the toys. I really only pay attention to Lego. I can't copy a link. I can't get the link to copy, but it's order 663532. For what, Will?
Europe doesn't have oil. Russia does.
Well, same difference. They're on that side of the world.
I'm not sure what the oil companies are doing on prices. Can say the many miles I have been grabbing are way more affordable than Lego. Hey. Well, hey guys. This Sunday night, come back. We do a clicking and breaking. I guess we're going to have a topic. There's going to be a topic night. We'll talk about a certain topic and have a chat. So make sure y'all come back Sunday night, of course, 8 p.m. Central on my channel this time. Some good stuff there.
Good show.
Hang on, I'll go get it. Hang on.
Huh?
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere. Oh.
Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna go
Gas
get.
oil in Europe is expensive, like $7-8 a gallon for diesel. Wow. Expensive country to live in. Shit, anywhere is expensive to live in. The only place that's not so expensive to live in is in the middle of the freaking ocean because there's no one out there. You got all that land to yourself, all that open sea on your little raft. You and the hobo pigeon that you keep hallucinating. It's okay, Bob. We'll get there in 4 days. I know it. Turns out it's just not you've been talking to for 4 years. Yeah. We don't like our fuel prices, but Americans have cheap gas compared to a lot of the world. Yeah, I guess we do.
Hey, but that pigeon has great advice, right?
I guess only super expensive. A gallon of diesel in
Oh,
Denmark.
repair sheet. Cliff, what did you send?
The link to Will Warder's Instagram.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see it now. I only seen the share button. Cal has a castaway plan for the future, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Live on a raft for 4 years talking to a coconut that you thought this whole time was a legit bird. Yeah. I can see it now.
You're welcome, Will.
I would imagine building Lego on a boat could be difficult during a rough sea. Yeah, could be. Gas is one of the few things that hasn't gone crazy up in Canada. About 70 to fill your SUV. Yeah, that's reasonable.
All right. Well, guys, our hour of coffee time is up. We really appreciate you coming by, hanging out with us this morning.
Yes, number 7 is in the bag.
Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and hope you have a good Friday. Don't forget to come back Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central on my channel for the Clicking and Breaking live stream. So hope everybody has a good day. Kelly, got any last words?
Moo. I will be live for a little while on Tuesday, but then I'm also off on Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll probably throw in something else on Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, you can always hang out with me Wednesday night.
That's true. I have one Wednesday to myself finally.
All right, guys. You have a wonderful day, and we will see you Sunday night.
Moo.